This is the Game Changers Experience. Deep dive conversations with leading business disruptors, Olympic athletes, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and influencers from around the world. This show will teach you insights about the winning principles in mindset, productivity, marketing, branding, entrepreneurship, business strategy, and more. Hosted by Productivity Authority, business strategist, former elite athlete, author, and public speaker, Adam Strong.
From your perspective, being a 5 times TEDx speaker, which is, it's an achievement in itself. What would you say from your perspective? How do you tell? How do you really tell from a really authentic, powerful story over a kind of a generic one? Are there similarities, and are there any? How can one define what's a powerful story and what one's not? Does that make sense, Bobby?
I mean, that's a good question. There are a lot of stories out there. A big part of authenticity comes from intent, right? What is your intent? Is your intent to sell like crazy, or is your intent to, have a lesson that people can use in their lives?
Hey, sorry to bother you. Sorry to interrupt. I think your clubhouse muted itself.
Oh, is it? Okay. Probably someone muted me. So there we go. It's now off. It's now on. So I would say, authenticity comes from intent, right? So if your intent is to, from a genuine place, a desire to help, I think that goes a long way. Looking at, what's the similarity between the two type of stories, the ones that aren't really that compelling or authentic versus the ones that are deep and authentic. I think all stories have a framework, right? So there's some sort of framework they're using, whether it's the star approach or the hero's journey approach, or just here's the situation, here's what happened, here's the lesson, the rising action. They all have frameworks that they use. Now, what makes one a little bit better? Well, I think there's a bunch of things, but I think the biggest one is the emotional piece, right? So when someone tells a story, that's great, but when you add the emotion of either how you're feeling or how that person's feeling, that people can feel the emotion, then that really sets it apart. The other aspect is about immersion, right? Immersing them in the audio, visual, and kinetic. Can you hear what's going on? Can you see what's going on? Can you feel what's going on? And if you do that, then again, that story gets, it's an immersive thing that people really, they're hanging on every word. And so I think those kinds of, and then I think at the end of the day, some stories, bad stories, they'll just tell the story and then they won't really sum it up or tell you what the lesson is. They say it because maybe they just want to laugh. Maybe they want people to give them attention. But, having a genuine call to action, having some sort of takeaway and summing it up for people, I think will also separate the good stories from the bad stories.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I would love to hear from you guys. Please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click on the notification bell button below so that you don't miss out on some of the episodes that we've got coming up. Also, please make a comment in the comment section below. We are reaching out to some of our listeners so that we can get to an understanding about how we can personalize some of the great content that we got coming out based on your needs and aspirations. My other word of advice as well is to go to our amazing Facebook community where you can meet other creative entrepreneurs and business owners. Introduce yourself, say hi, mention about some of the amazing breakthroughs that you're getting through some of the episodes, and network, right? Grow your business. You are with who you become with the 5 most common people you hang around with. So listen, guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you on the next episode. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.